Twin Cities Pride is always the last full weekend in June, and year after year it gets bigger and bigger. Over 3 days, at least 500,000 people are expected to take part in the celebration of love and equality for all. And for 50 years, that has been the draw, and the location has been Loring Park in Minneapolis. But it hasn't been 500,000 people all those years. It began with barely any people at all. For the history of Pride in the Park, here's Sammy.
As Loring Park prepares itself
all right, that should be good.
For its 51st Pride.
It's really nice to see everybody come together.
It's only natural to reflect.
It's about history.
On how far Pride has come.
Kind of the original parade.
Twin Cities Pride Director Andy Otto
You can really see how much it's grown.
Says this all wouldn't be possible without the people who have come before him.
Back in '72, it started with a very small group of people. In between 25 and 50.
Throughout the years, there were roadblocks. In 1980, the Pride Committee sued the city for the right to host a block party.
And we, had the fight against the city for us to be able to be here and express ourselves freely. And then from that point in the 80s, it really kind of took off.
Back in '87, I had recently come out.
In the late 80s, Daniel Mendez found a place where he felt like he could be himself.
A group of friends, we came to the festival, came down here, and I was in awe.
Now David kept saying.
It was so spectacular to see an area where there were more people, what I could say were like me.
I'm out here because I'm a lesbian and I want to be a visible presence in the city, and we're largely invisible, so I want to make it known that we exist.
Along the way, they rejoiced in steps toward acceptance.
It's just amazing.
I didn't think that I would see this in my lifetime.
They also grieved together.
We have to remember AIDS epidemic came into play and all of that. We lost our community.
This weekend, they want everyone to be seen.
Twin Cities Pride says clearly its history in Loring Park is rich. What's uncertain is its future.
I don't want to leave the park.
Otto says with growing costs and crowds, they're unsure if they'll be able to return next year.
It would be bittersweet.
But it's so important to stay here and continue the legacy and the history of Twin Cities Pride here in Minneapolis.
They say there's more work that needs to be done so everyone in their community can be safe.
Things have changed, but we still haven't changed enough.
In the coming days, they want everyone who walks the paths of this park to live in the moment.
Tiny little group of people who started this.
All right, that's good, that's good.
And now we're gonna see over 600,000 people in the park. It's pretty epic.
Sammy Solina, KARE 11 News.
That's a lot of people. It can feel overwhelming. If you want to go, but you're not sure how you would fit in, the Pride organization is looking for volunteers, especially for the parade on Sunday. If that sounds good to you, we have a link at KARE11.com.